check the mailbox.
You drive me nuts with this.
What, checking the mail?
Yes. God, I can't stand it.
Would you shut the hell up?
As far as listening to Sammy Hagar when I'm at work, you can do the same damn thing when it comes to checking the mail. I can't stand when... Oh, what is that?
Nah, it's something you're not going to open this time. Well, it's addressed to me, so it must be something.
I think it's the crank puller. Ooh.
What is it?
Crank puller.
All right.
It's going to be helpful there.
So does it still drive you crazy and all that stuff? Or now you good with it? Yeah.
Oh, I love whenever you check the mail. Hey guys, today we're going to go over how to wash your mountain bike, how WOLFTICK Videos does it. One of the most frequently asked questions that we do get here recently, I guess it being summertime and everybody's taking their bikes out, is how we go about washing our bikes. And I found some stuff. So we're going to go over that, and hopefully I'll put some affiliate links in the description below and help you guys get some products like I have to clean the bike. First thing we got, this is just laying around the house, this is some Simple Green, all-purpose cleaner. The Simple Green is a degreaser. It doesn't leave any kind of residue. It's a non-toxic, biodegradable, so I'm going to use this today. And in conjunction with that, this came in a set as well, this is my chain cleaner. Now my chain cleaner came with a set. Most of the time these guys on the internet are somewhere around like $30 to $35. You can find those little cracks where you'll see one for like $10 or $12, but the set that this came in was actually $22, and I had to get it because it included this. And my chain for some reason just takes a beating when it rains, which it does a lot here in Arkansas. There's a lot of buildup of water and just it's bad all over, and it's not good for my chain. So hopefully that's going to help out today. One of my other degreasers, this is a WD-40 bike degreaser I got from Walmart. It's for chains and gears, removes grease and grime from your drivetrain. I sprayed this all over my cassette, and it seems to get a pretty good clean job in there, and I know it's safe to be able to leave on there. And since it doesn't leave any kind of residues, it's okay if I get a little bit sprayed on my rotors. My set came with all of these little goodies here. I got my tire brush. I have a like a chain cleaner, a cog scraper type deal, a brush to clean my derailleur, and a brush to kind of clean my spokes and my hubs. Now I've used them a few times. They're all decent quality. So all of this, the chain cleaner, and even my little wash mitt here, that all came in a set for $22, and that's been holding up okay. It's not the most expensive stuff, but it definitely gets the job done. Now when it comes to my soap, this was one of the things I had to do a lot of research on, trying to find something decently cheap, because most of the stuff for bikes, you add that bike, for bike or for mountain bikes or cycling, road bikes, anything like that, it automatically goes up in price, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Finish Line Super Bike Wash Concentrate. Every 4 ounces to 1 liter. Pretty good stuff. It smells good. And then, last thing I got is from Walmart. This is a 2-in-1 bike chain care in one easy step. So after I get some shop towels and I usually clean my my whole drivetrain area, I wipe it down, get it nice and dry, and then I go ahead and add some of this bike chain lube. Walmart, it's like $3. White Lightning is the brand. Been doing a decent job on my chain, but let's go ahead and get to the bike wash. So one thing I'm going to do, it's a very cheap insurance, is I'm going to get a Walmart bag and cover, it doesn't have a hole in it, and cover my seat with it. I'm just trying to get them too wet. Alright, so let's go ahead and soak her down and then start soaping her up. I kind of want to stay away from all the greasy areas, because I don't want to contaminate my wash mitt. And then what we'll do is, since I got all the dirt and everything knocked off of the cassette, I'm going to go ahead and spray it with a degreaser here in a little bit after I get done soaping everything up. And you don't have to have a, what's great is you don't have to have a bike stand to just wash your bike. You know, you can put it up between two pieces of, 2 cinder blocks if you got some cinder blocks, or a couple of trees that are real close together, you can do that too. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do before I start cleaning my drivetrain and all that greasy stuff is I'm going to use the same soapy water as I did for the frame, and I'm going to start scrubbing my tires. I love the contours of that brush. It's perfect. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move on to the drivetrain. I'm going to go ahead and get my degreaser now, since some of the water's already treaded off there. I'm going to use my WD-40 degreaser, spray my chain area and my whole cassette. Now while that's sitting and degreasing, we're going to get our spoke brush, get all these spokes in between. At least that's what I call it. And these names might not be official on these tools or these cleaning apparatuses, but that's what we're going to call them. Just make it a lot easier to get that reach in there. We don't want to cross-contaminate your wash bucket with your wash mitt. So I'm going to take this wash mitt out. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my chain cleaning tool and then my cog tool. I'm going to put that in the soap. I'm just going to go through each cog, that cassette, and kind of scrub it a little bit. And we're going to clean the heck out of this derailleur. And if you do have a clutch derailleur, make sure it's off. That way we can really extend it and not hurt any of the mechanisms in there, hurt that clutch any. We're going to do the exact same thing with the chainring, just make sure you're getting all them little nooks and crannies. Alright, so the drivetrain's done. The whole bike's been washed and cleaned. We're going to go ahead and rinse it off, and then we got one more thing we're going to do to that chain. We're going to get that chain cleaner. This funky thing, we're going to get that, we're going to attack it with that simple green on the chain. Alright, so before we do that chain cleaning, I have an old towel that I use just to wipe my frame down because I can't stand water spots. I'm just kidding about the water spots. I don't care less about those. This is the part that I always look forward to, is using that little chain cleaning tool. Now there are better ones out there, I'm sure, and if you watched other wash videos, which you probably have, they just make it look so easy, and it's not really that easy, at least with this cheaper one. But it was cheaper, and that's what's important, right? All about that budget. So I'm just going to take a shop towel, and I'm just going to wipe down this stuff real lightly. Make sure my chain ring's dry. So if you want to, you definitely can put this guy on a flat surface because it has little legs. But I'm just going to hold it and do it so we can get a good camera view. It's a pretty neat, I mean, it holds a lot in the little reservoir there. Alright, now facing forward. Perfect, just like that. We're going to put this lid back on there. Put our handle. And it's pretty much enclosed and it's just going to sit there. Now if you want to, if you're able to, we want to go backwards. And I think the rule of thumb is like 30 rotations. But you don't have to do 30 rotations. And if you get this particular model, I don't know the model of it, but it definitely gets smoother as you use it. Open her up and then we're going to see what's inside. Huh? Not too bad. A little bit of gunk in the bottom. You can see that. I'm going to go back to my shop rag and I'm going to wipe him down, try and get all that stuff off there. And some people might argue with you and say, well, you're supposed to degrease it, and while it's wet and soaked down, you should really use your chain cleaning tool. But I like to do it at the last step because I'm getting ready to put some lube on there. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my $3 Walmart White Lightning 2-in-1. And I'm just going to dab it on every part of my chain. Now you will hear people say that you can it's childproof and I can't open it. You're going to hear people say that you can over grease your chain. And look, I think it's just a whole bunch of people that want to have something to say that are going to put all these rules out there, like you can overdo this and overdo that. Over tightening stuff, yes, you can over tighten stuff. You cannot tighten stuff enough. As far as lube and all that goes, I think the more the merrier. Okay, I'm going to set him up like so. We're just going to get a drip for every link is what we want. But hell, most people ain't able to do that, and I can't do it. A link, every link, we want a little bit of grease on that sucker. Now we're just going to pedal it a little bit. And do you hear how quiet that is? It sounds so damn good. Get a little bit of excess off there. Okay. Nice, huh? I think the bike looks pretty damn clean. What do you guys think? Looks pretty clean? Well, that's how us here at WOLFTICK Videos wash our bikes. And there's still way more of this concentrate, this super wash. There's way more of that inside my bucket. Really, I could have gotten away with washing 2 or 3 bikes today. But guys, that's been another WOLFTICK video and cleaning up the everything from degreasing to washing the bike. You guys seen it all. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And for all you guys out there that were asking the question on how we do it, well, that's how we do it. And I think the bike looks good and clean, man. I appreciate y'all watching WOLFTICK videos as always. And check out for some of these cleaning products. I'll definitely be putting an affiliate link in the description below, as well as a cup of coffee link. You guys like this and you want me to buy some more cleaning products, check out the link for the buy us a cup of coffee. But thanks, guys.